Sup guys? So this is gonna be a pretty bittersweet video. By now, a lot of you have probably seen my community post that I have up, or noticed that a lot of my content is no longer on the channel. The reasoning behind that I have in the community post, I encourage you to go and read that community post, especially if you're just now tuning in. This will be a new beginning, is how I'm trying to look at it. I am currently, you'll notice I'm in my Jeep. For those of you that are familiar with me and my channel, I'm in my Jeep right now, about to head out to the beach and kind of a new beginning, kind of go back to where I started all of this a long time ago for me personally. So I'm over here at my favorite breakfast spot. I don't know how well you can see that. I grabbed me some breakfast and we're gonna head to the beach, and I'll explain all this mess to everybody for a little bit. And we made it out here to the beach. We have an absolutely beautiful sunrise this morning. That was beautiful. We have this awesome thunderstorm moving across. Beautiful sunrise to the left of it there. Got some pretty epic shots with the Jeep. As you've probably read my hopefully read my community post already. As of a couple days ago, I had to make a difficult decision to leave Campbell's Towing, my previous employer, that a lot of you guys got to know me from by watching my content in the towing and recovery industry. First off, before anything, while I have everybody's attention, I do not want this to be a bash on my former employer, any of the people, the company itself, anything. This is not what this video is meant to be. Recently they said that they got a bunch of phone calls and stuff from my fans and followers, and I appreciate that sincerely, but they have a business to run. I am no longer there. I'm no longer a part of their business, and I would appreciate it if you would, instead of calling them, leave a comment in this video or my previous videos. That way you can still share your thoughts with them, but on the flip side, it'll also help me by audience engagement in my videos. That way, you know, I get back to where I once was, because as I said in my community post, I was made to take down all my previous content that involved the my previous employer's trucks and equipment and stuff. So that was a pretty hard blow, considering I spent, you know, a lot of time and my own money investing into equipment to make myself a much more capable operator by having some of the best and latest equipment that I could get, in addition to the trucks and stuff that I was using from the company. A lot of time, experience that I gathered over many years, and basically it all boiled down to, there was just a bunch of underlying drama and pettiness that was coming from within, and I've seen it directed towards other employees in the past, and I always personally said that if it was ever directed at me, I was just no questions asked. If it was not going to be able to be fixable, and I brought it up many times to try to see if we could fix it from within, and it just increasingly became worse and worse, to the point where I had enough, and I had to basically make a choice to remove myself from the situation, because I did not see talking about it fixing anything, because there was no mutual effort. So that's the end of that chapter. Get to move on. So this right here is what quite literally got me into the towing and recovery industry. This getting to the beach first thing in the morning on weekends, coming out here doing off-road recovery. I've had a bunch of Jeeps and stuff in the past. Me and some friends of mine, kind of going on a backstory of myself, me and some friends of mine have been doing off-road recovery for years. Back in 2015, I believe it was, we started a non-profit organization called Missouri County Off-Road Recovery, an organization that I still volunteer for currently, a 501c3 that I was the president of until I started working at Campbell's Towing, because I just didn't have time to put into the organization that I once did. And so I decided it would be best to focus on going, putting into my work instead of the organization, because I just didn't have time for it, and that was unfair to the organization and the other volunteers. So I stepped down and went into towing, and the rest is history. So I have been blessed to have, through the last almost 2 years of me filming this channel and growing my following and reputation, I have just been absolutely blessed to have been able to meet and network with and converse with a number of outstanding people. Most of you guys watching this right now are the reason I have what I have, the opportunities that I've been given, the following that I have, is all because of you guys. And I cannot convey enough how much that means to me. Like, you guys are the reason I get to do all this cool stuff. And so I cannot put into words how much that means to me. So just know that I am very appreciative of all that. I currently do not have any solid plans on future employment with any other towing companies. Although I have received several offers, I still have to actually go and talk to people and do that. I've just been taking a few days to kind of clear my head and get my wits back about me. As expected, I've had a whirlwind of emotions and thoughts and ideas, and just, a storm of stuff, trying to figure out what my next direction is, trying not to see all of this as just a something terrible, trying to see it as a new beginning, the ability to be able to get back to what I love, because as a lot of you guys know, that are in the industry or tow operators yourself, or know somebody that is or was, the towing industry is a lifestyle. It is 24/7 non-stop, and it's great if you like that, you know, like you can make really good money doing it. You can really enjoy your work if you have a passion for it, like I do. I just, you know, I have to figure out what my direction is from here, because I've always had the aspirations, even since whenever I was just doing off-road recovery, of getting into the towing and recovery industry and starting my own company. I've always had that aspiration. It's always been an idea of mine, something I've wanted to do, something I still plan to do. I have no plans on leaving this industry. Whether or not my next move will be as an employee or starting my own company, or what direction I take right now is still up in the air as my next move. I will be continuing to put out content, obviously, for the foreseeable future, until I can figure out what my next move is. I will be focusing on off-road recovery with my Jeep, as some of you might have seen in my previous videos. I also recently purchased a old military truck, a Deuce and a half, an M35A2, that has a wrecker bed and stuff on it. I've been slowly kind of building it up to be a more capable off-road rig for the heavier duty stuff, because we do get a lot of really big off-road recovery jobs down here because of, you know, the beach and all of our unpredictable weather and storms and hurricanes and stuff. A lot of the area can be fairly treacherous at times, and I have that truck to give me the capability to be able to do some stuff that I've always wanted to do. So moving forward, that will kind of be my direction. Like, at a minimum, I will be doing a lot more off-road recovery. As many of you know, at this point, this coming weekend is Labor Day weekend. It means a lot of beach traffic, a lot of people getting stuck. So expect to see some, hopefully, pretty good off-road content coming soon because of all that. Also be seeing me work on and build the Deuce and a half and the Jeep and whatever other equipment that I can come up with in the near future. So I think that is kind of all of my thoughts that I can pick out at this particular moment in time. I'm sure there's other stuff that I'm forgetting, stuff I was probably wanting to say. Like I said, it's just a whirlwind of emotions and stuff going on right now in my head. And at this particular point, you know, just kind of day by day. But moving forward, I hope that each and every one of you watching this, or if you choose to subscribe from this video or my future videos, I appreciate all of that. I appreciate everybody that has supported me, bought any of my merch. I do plan on releasing more merch in the near future, especially now that I have a little bit more time to be able to dedicate to shipping that stuff out and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and end this here. I'm going to go on about my day, and moving forward, be looking for more off-road recovery and towing content.